Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Anton, and welcome to the first episode of ROM Hack Review, where I take a look at various hacks and review them with a score. Fans create amazing new games out of pre-existing ones, so I thought it's about time to review some incredible ROM hacks. First, I want to clarify a couple of rules. Number 1, if something is broken in the game and still playable, I don't count it as part of the score. Number 2, if something is significantly changed from the original game, I will give it more points just because of it being more creative towards adding new stuff and making the experience overall very different from the game it was based off of. And of course, number 3, I will always leave a link in the description so you can take a look and download the game, and if you want to watch other videos, I will also leave that in the description. And without further ado, let's take a look at Super Mario Endless Earth. The new Super Mario Bros. Series has always felt a little uninspiring. The same old enemies, bosses, and worlds. This game, however, takes everything to a whole new level by introducing a brand new world mechanic, where the entire game takes place in one huge level. I guess you could say it's an open world 2D Mario game. The game's storyline is pretty similar to Mario Galaxies, where you offer to help Rosalina by collecting various star pieces around the world, so it's pretty cool that this game is more of a collect-a-thon. The only difference being that Bowser never kidnaps Peach, which honestly is a nice change. The game has no new power-ups, but the only change to an already existing power-up is the color change of the shell from blue to red. There are a whole bunch of brand new textures and assets in the game, and the graphic style is from New Super Mario Bros. U, which I think is a nice theme, since that is a more modern look than the DS game, which is fairly outdated at this point. The music and soundtrack is amazing, with some new remixes and some new tracks as well. They all really suit the location you are as well. The level design is also nice and very different from your traditional New Super Mario Bros. Games. They really emphasize the exploration and discovery about the game, as you really want to continue playing and find out what's beyond the next pipe. There are no new enemies here, and I'm sad to say that, because this game I think could need a couple of those. But I think where this game shines is definitely 100% the level design and how it works, as there are so many different biomes, some original and some even similar to other ones but just have a different art style altogether. There's also some interesting places as well, like the Toad place, I don't know really what it's called, but it teleports you to different sections of the map, where you can kind of teleport to other areas. It kind of feels like a maze too, because sometimes you don't know how to get back, so maybe a better, a map could have been helpful, just to figure out where you are exactly. But obviously, I don't think that could have been done. Maybe it could, but of course I will only focus on what the game has, or not what it could have. You will also find these fortresses, and those fortresses are where you battle one of the Koopalings to get one of the star pieces. I couldn't get to them because I got stuck and couldn't reset from my last save point, because it said it couldn't save from where I kind of broke. So instead I had to reset my DS altogether, and I kind of gave up after that point because it was taking such a long time just to get to that fortress. I ran into a couple broken sections as well that were just corrupted, but luckily I could easily escape and didn't really affect the experience for me. So I think in some sections you keep dying over and over again to an enemy or bullet bill that kills you right as you're coming out of the pipe. And I think this is quite unfair, as sometimes you'll find that there's no lucky blocks around, as I think those could have been more helpful than a lot of the terrain. And I think that just having less enemies on the screen could have made everything so much easier, as I had to actually get a cheat code just to make it a little bit easier for myself. But what's nice is that if you go into the Toad House at the beginning, there's a map that shows you where to head, whether that is left or upper right corner. So it's nice that they give you an idea of where you have to head. But too bad there wasn't a map that kind of shows you where you've gone. So for example, say you're in an area, it will show you that's the part you unlocked on the map. So that's what I'm saying. Something a little more easier to tell where you are would have been more helpful. In conclusion, the game is a delight to play with amazing soundtrack, great level design, and a great new concept, which I think should be in future new Mario Bros. Games. Just because I feel that the Super Mario Bros. Franchise hasn't been represented as well, and each entry kind of seems more similar to the other, and I hope that they take the next new Super Mario Bros. Game in a different direction as well, just because look at Mario Odyssey and what it did, and it really made the 3D Mario games way better. And I feel like right now they're re-releasing new Super Mario Bros. U, and maybe they're just doing that just to test the series again. Maybe it sells well, they'll be like, okay, we'll make a brand new one. So I hope to see that soon. And of course, for the score of the game, I give it a 4.6 out of 5. And of course, a big thanks to Mario Fanatic 64 for making an amazing ROM hack. It's truly incredible, and make sure to check him out in the description, and of course, as always, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to be notified for new videos coming at you every week, and of course, comment what you think about the ROM hack, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!